Hello, welcome back. I'm just going to start the video with a scrap pickup anyway, and we'll see where we go from there. I'm hoping tomorrow to do a non-ferrous run, so we'll see if it's on this video or not. But yeah, I've just got a little scrap pickup, so I thought I'll bring you with me. Right, so I've got the picker all with this lot here. I won't take a lot of it because there's too much plastic in it. Too many complete tellies, but it's a pain because it's in this bag, and to get to anything is a nightmare. But let's see what I get out of it. That's a nice find. Alley baseball bat. So yeah. Take it out, and it's heavy. Wouldn't be stainless, would it? I don't know. Right, so this is what I'm leaving behind. There's so much plastic in it. There's a lot of okay. There's lots of circuit boards and stuff. But it's just crap glass. If I thought I could get away with the tellies the way they are in my scrapyard, I might have taken, but I'll find out when I go and weigh in. But first this week, I don't think I am going to be taking them. Just mainly because it's a mess when I get back in it. So I'll show you what I've took. So I've took this. This has got me some cable and that in it. There's some doors. I guess they're microwave doors. So where are the rest of the machines? Do you know what I mean? There's one monitor there that's just got the stuff in the back, so I thought I'll have that. And I think there's another one over there somewhere. Oh, there, look. A couple of bits of steel for the back of the tellies, not a lot. That baseball bat. Like I said, I didn't bother cleaning the van out from the racing stuff because I just didn't think there was any point. And I was right. Right, see you when I get back down the road. A little bit more stuff on the way back. Couple of bits of brass. I wasn't going to take the tank, but it had a little bit of brass on it. So I thought, well, I better take it. It's in a bit of a hurry. Tank is stainless steel, not stainless. So it's sticky, not non-sticky. But yeah, I think there's a couple of other little bits in there, chucked in there. Yeah, picked up on my way back. So yes, and I did ask. It was on the end of the drive, but the plumber was there, so I just thought, well, what should I ask? Give me a number because he's local. So yeah, there's a couple of bits of brass on it. Right, I'm going in for a cup of tea. Right, so I don't know if I actually told you what the plan is. The plan is to do some non-ferrous tomorrow, but I'm also thinking, why not take some light iron in? This cooker is stripped. This needs stripping, but it's not fan run or nothing. I'm sort of tight on time tonight, so I might strip it, might not. I've got a nice bit of cord coming off the back of this, nice worm, so I need to take that off. Definitely got to strip the microwave, but that can go. And then I've got some other light iron laying around. So the idea is to make a load up and take the non-ferrous in. I don't know how well you can hear me because it's quite windy. And there's some bits down there that can go. The bell bind's starting to grow, but we're not going into the heap. Normally that stays away because I'm walking over it. So yeah, there's a few bits at the front of it, of the heap or the pile. What a light iron, so get them in, and like I say, I'm going to take some copper and everything else in. But I've got to clean that yet. Well, I've got some number 2 that needs cleaning, so I can make some more number 1. Yeah, right, let's get stuck into it. I thought I'll show you inside the microwave just in case you ain't seen one. I'm going to strip it in front of you, so I'm only going to show you. Maybe do a video another time. There's some copper in there, and the motor for your fan. There's this. I can't think what it's called. What it's called, my brain's gone. But you weigh them in as motors. Which obviously a transformer, your wire, There are boards there. It depends how far you want to go. I used to take one out. Most of the time I don't bother now. And then obviously underneath there's another little motor to see the turntable. But yeah, so I just thought I'll show you why it's all complete. They're literally all the same. I mean, which one you get, they all look like that inside. So you just take the casing off, or bend it up if you only want to bend it up. But what I do with that is that's now clean, so that can go in my shearing pile. So just makes a little bit more money, that you know, obviously. And then what's left over this, I just chuck in the light iron. So motor, transform, that goes as a motor, that transform goes as a, depends what your yard is, goes as a transformer or a motor, or you can strip the copper out. Some are copper and copper, and some are copper and alley. And obviously, like I say, there's copper in there, copper coil there. Yeah, they're not too bad. Quite like microwaves. Right, so that's what you get off it. As you can see, I've scraped that one. I don't know if you can see it or not, actually saying that. That's alley. But that's the way it goes. It doesn't worry me, I just wait in like that as a motor. Same with that. And obviously I'll take the copper off of there and off of there. Just had an army helicopter come over really, really low. And I went to film it, and all I managed to do is take a photo of it. I ain't gonna bother putting a photo up, it's a bit pointless, isn't it? But it was really low. But, oh, that's annoying. So here's one of the ironing boards, what I've been working on with the microwave. My microwave's been on top of. And just by taking the cover off, I know you know all this, but there's bound to be some people who don't, because I keep saying it. Just by taking the cover off, you upgrade it. It's now shearing, not like iron. You know. So I'm going to do the other one, and then start this cooker. Right, well this is a normal cooker, so it's got no fans in it, no fan motors or nothing like that. So all I'm going to do is snip the wire down there and up here. It's not worth taking the wire apart. A lot of people don't realise that cookers have concrete in them. Not all do, but quite a few do. So that's only a little bit of concrete. And they say about washing machines with big lumps of concrete. Some of these are heavier than a washing machine, some cookers. So that's why cookers are worth picking up. And normally what I would do normally is I'd just put that in my shearing pile rather than screw it back on. So I might do that, I might not. But like I said, I'm just going to snip the wire. This is some nice single wires. And that's it, there's no motor or nothing. I'm not going to worry about heater elements and all that crap, it's not worth the hassle. This one's a bit furry inside. They've had the old cats. I actually know the people who owned this, and actually I've known them all my life. She lived down the road with me when I was a kid. So yeah, get the cat woman. And the whole thing's full of cat hair, and oh, it's horrible. But there you go. That's what I've sort of emptied out of the van. What we picked up earlier, some of it, I've put some in the back. Dragged that cooker around. I'm not going to bother clearing all this. I'm not going to make a big load. It's going to be like, I don't know, 100 kilos, 120 kilos. That car, is that car? That's one of the carers for. I'll go across the road, so she can't find nowhere to park. So I was just parking on the grass. It's easy, isn't it? Doesn't hurt to help somebody now and again. Right, so still got this to sort out, put back in here. Not quite sure where to stack it. I can't really be bothered. Because I really want to do it as a non-ferrous run. What would be, I think I'm going to try to take my copper. I'm trying to sort my wire out tonight as well. That's probably going to take a couple of hours to go through my wire. I'm not sure what, I ain't got a lot, but yeah. Right, I'm going to get on and start sorting stuff out. Right, I'm going to talk you through this tank. The only reason I'm going to say about this is because I had some comments on it when I've done one before, and I'm still getting comments for it. I've just had a couple more. So this tank is stainless. It's a tank, not a boiler. Okay, it's an immersion tank. Yeah, so it's not boiler, it's not copper, it's stainless, or stainless steel. These bits on the end, these are stainless, what are non-magnetic, you know, non-sticky. The rest of it, your sticky stainless steel. So it's going in the light iron pile, okay? It's not copper, but I've got so many comments on the one I've done before. People saying it's a baller. It's not a baller, it's a tank. I know, like in, across the pond, they have like these with baller bits built in them and stuff. This is just a tank, okay? It's a hot water tank. Yeah. Save all the confusion. That's what it is. So apart from these little bits, I've took the brass off. These little bits of stainless just ain't worth the hassle. Right. Just filled this hole up, the side door, and then I thought about it because I left all my BMX stuff in the. I said BMX stuff. It's just like jacket and like fold up chair and that over in the corner. So I thought I ain't got to take that much, and then I realised that I've got to wear a hard hat tomorrow. There, look, hard hat and high vis. When I do the ferrous metal or light iron. So I've just had to dig all that out to get to it, and that was wedged underneath everything. Oh, so it's been more of a job to get a hard hat out than we have to load it. Now I'm going to have to move this microwave over that side now, because I've got nowhere to put me non-ferrous stuff. I'm only going to take a bit of copper and a bit of wire, but still need a bit of space. Right, slight change of plan. As in, I've took the green cylinder out, or the cylinder with the green, you know, insulation on it. I took it out of the van because I didn't have room for stuff. I've got some copper. Yeah, I've got some copper pipe. I've got about 4 kilos, just over 4 kilos, I think, of clean #1 copper pipe, or copper tubing. Got about 6 kilos, just over, of #2 copper pipe. You know, dirty, whatever you want to call it, heavy copper pipe. I'm trying to think. I think it's about 10 kilos of single wire. I'm still sorting out this at the moment. There's more to come. The bottom bag has got 15 kilos of household, and whatever I've got in here, not a lot. And I've got a tiny little bit of singles at the moment. Yeah, so all I've done with the rest of the load is took out that cylinder because I just couldn't quite get it all in. If I'd have thought about it, I would have cleaned out the spare wheel and everything out the van. But yeah, I mean, it's getting on. It must be gone 9 o'clock now at night, and Lou's giving me a hand so tidy to give me a hand to sort of a few bits out. But I'm going to work on this until it gets dark. Right, so the bottom bag was 15 kilos, might have been just over, and top bag of household is bang on 5 kilos, so it's 20 kilos. So we should have 20 kilos of household. In that bag on the back, there's a few more little bits of single, but probably not in a kilo. I've still got some bits in there to do, but it's, I don't know what it is, 9:45. 9:45 at night, so I'm going to get this in the van. As much as I hate loading the van at night, yeah, the reason we're doing this, I won't decide to weigh some non-ferrous in, is because Louis' telly blew up, and it ain't very old. It's only a few months old, and we got a good deal on it, but it blew up, and they replaced it with an e-voucher after taking it away. So it's not repairable, but they give us the amount, but to replace it with the same telly, because it is a bloody good telly, it's £60 short. So I want to make the £60 up, just so Heidi ain't got to find it, really. That's the idea of this. So I've got this, I've got a bit of copper. Should be around that. We should get that, shouldn't we? I hope. Let's see. But that's the idea. That's what at least I would be, just saving this up. Right, it's all loaded up for the morning. Don't like loading at night, like I said before. But yeah, it's all loaded. Might find some more bits yet. We can sort of giving up yet. But I know I've got more copper and stuff. But like I say, I'm only doing it for that reason I said earlier. But yeah, the light iron will just something towards the diesel. Ain't gonna be a lot, is it? 2 cookers. But, or 2 stripped out cookers. So yeah, right. Right, so the van's all loaded up for tomorrow morning. Lucy's going to come with me. Who knows, he's supposed to come with me this morning. But when people say, you know, you see watch scrap videos and they say, oh, you know, it's like my little bank account or my piggy bank or whatever. And that's what it is. And that's when you dive into it, when you need it. If you can save your stuff back, I've managed to save a bit of stuff back this time, as you know. So yeah, so hopefully the light iron will pay half the diesel. And yeah, I mean, I could have held on, but I didn't think it was fair on Heidi to pay the extra money, the extra 60 quid for his telly. I think they should, they're the ones who read it off, and but that's how it works. So anyway, I want to get the same one, so, you know, rather than her pay it out of her money, I'll just get the 60 quid worth of scrap. Hopefully, that's what we're hoping for. So anything over 60 quid's a bonus. I said, I've already told, I can't remember the weights now. And I've got 20 kilos of household, but I've no idea the prices. I did even think going to the yard pays a little bit less actually, because it's just a little bit more convenient, but I don't think I will. I think I'll travel to the other one. But yeah, so I'll film that in the morning. I'm not going to put it on this video just because I'm running out of time. I'm knackered. So I think what I'll do is I'll go in, have something to eat, have a drink, and edit this one. And then you can have a and pay video. Will be good. Righto. I'll see you next time then. So remember, it's okay not to be okay, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.